the way as opposed to waiting until the last, say, quarter, third of the season?
Well, Kev, I think you can look to the San Antonio Spurs, who I think were the first to really look hard at what we would now describe as load management. And I think the one thing is you're trying to just make sure guys are prepared for the most important point of the season. You've got to win enough to get in the playoffs and be positioned well, but your guys have also have to be healthy at the end of the year.
And Murray's got the ball here for the Nuggets. Right wing. Barton outside. Unable to get that one. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. Here's Hardaway. Keeps it alive. And Doncic is right there. Doncic has got his team on the board to start the game for the Mavs.
Well, Luka Doncic has every skill necessary to be a difference maker on the boards. Let's begin with his great size.
Pulls it from the elbow. Harris misses.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
The baseline J. And too long on the shot.
Just one made field goal in 5 tries. Not a good start.
Murray buries it down low.
Boy, after missing 3 straight, they finally get one to go down.
The Mavericks have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Doncic kicks to Finney-Smith. Pass to Hardaway. Over Harris. Here's Doncic. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket.
Boy, what body control from the Slovenian forward. Doncic comfortable taking on all challengers.
Murray against Doncic. Here's Jokic. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
Hardaway passes to Doncic. And the pass to Pop. Here's Finney-Smith. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. Clock at 2. Here's Doncic. From outside, off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
This guy showing great potential as a rim protector. Porzingis a threat to block shots anywhere, anytime.
Here's Millsap. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Rockets in Houston.
And don't forget about the 2 blocks. He really changed the game for his team on the defensive side.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
Hardaway finds Doncic. Hardaway against Harris. Hardaway, no good.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
And it's slammed in by Millsap.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine, Kev.
And stolen by Murray. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And so here is Dallas. Murray against Doncic. Dallas moving it around. Six to shoot. And here's Porzingis for a 3. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Harris looking it over. From 13. Powell pulls it in. Mavericks trail by 4. Here's Finney-Smith. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Hardaway finds Doncic. Over Harris. Dallas no good that time either. And Murray's got the ball here for the Nuggets.
Luka Doncic can pass it, shoot it, drive it, and he does it all with great flair.
Outside, Porzingis. Pass to Finney-Smith. And here is Powell. Pass to Doncic. Back to Porzingis to end the cold streak. Hits it from three-point range. And you see some of the shots that Doncic knocks down. Doris, the degree of difficulty is off the charts.
It is, Kevin, but the skill I love the most is his passing. It doesn't matter if it's a hook pass, a lob. He has the strength to hit the weak side corner, and this guy loves delivering in the big moments. It is so fun to watch him. Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Pass to Millsap. Down low. Here's Jokic. It's rebounded by Dallas. They beat the Nuggets during their last encounter in Denver.
Yeah, a really close game between these two in that last matchup. It took a total team effort for them to get the win.
Yeah, I don't think they win without the productivity they got from their bench. That made the difference.
Here's Barton. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Outside Hardaway. Over Harris. Hardaway, no good.
Not a single shot has gone down this period. It is the very definition of ice cold.
Millsap in the corner. Nice D from Porzingis.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Doncic against Murray. The 9-foot shot. That one off the back iron and out.
Well, tremendous defensive effort on the interior. That's the kind of contest you want.
Barton kicks to Murray. Back to Barton. Here's Finney-Smith. He's covered by Murray. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Oh, he throws it down with such ease. That rim might as well be 8 feet off the ground.
And Denver decides to take their first time out here.
And how about the transition from Paul Millsap, going away from that...
For Powell. Jackson comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Wright in for Hardaway. Here's Morris. And no good. And it's Dallas the other way. And with Millsap, you can just see him contribute in so many ways.
I mean, a great passer for his position and also very unselfish with his offense. Still a plus defender with how often he is giving up size on the inside.
Yes, that goes in. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Doncic against Morris. Porzingis can't hit. Denver in the lead. Poked away. And there's the foul. It's on Torrey Craig. That is his first foul of the game. Seth Curry, he's checked in for Luka Doncic.
Seth Curry.
And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Mavericks. Wright, the pass to Porzingis. Back to Wright. Now the pass to Kleba. The dish to Curry. Outside, Porzingis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Cans it from downtown.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Morris, no good. Dallas has gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Curry dishes to Wright. It's to Porzingis. Kleba kicks to Curry. Wright outside. Got a piece of it. Beasley with it. Now Wright defended. Beasley, the pass to Plumlee. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. You know, Doris, I know your style of play at Providence was one of aggressiveness, a lot of instinct, a lot of smarts, great skill. But I think you also have an appreciation for the players that are real scrappy on the floor.
What I love, Kevin, are guys who can influence the game without having incredible offensive skill. So a guy like Patrick Beverley, so a little bit undersized, but would you like to have that guy pick you up at 94 feet, be in your grill and in your face like he gives no quarter, he gives no concessions? If he were checking Kevin Harlan, my goodness, you'd have a long night.
That would be a torture chamber. I agree with you. So he gets them both.
Well, you think the ownership style of the Mavericks, something the league had to adjust to. Very active, very outspoken. Sometimes I think that rubbed people the wrong way. But now you get the sense it's almost the new normal.
And there's the call on Curry. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
On defense, Dallas. Now Plumlee. And right now he's averaging about 7 points a game. Just 5 to shoot. Morris kicks to Craig. Connects from three-point range. Craig's got 5 now. And the Mavericks, we know, have been trendsetters, investing in development and in technology.
Kevin, they have always been on the cutting edge of data collection and then using that data to give them a competitive advantage. When you're in a business, it's always about what's next? How can I be better?
Morris with the ball. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. So for the Nuggets, their last game, a loss to the Rockets in Houston.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
One thing you know, Greg, is you've got to pack your defense in the suitcase if you're going to win on the road, and they simply did not bring it.
No good from Grant.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Curry gets the bucket.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Now, here is Morris. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against the Rockets in Houston. Feeds to Plumlee. And Wright pulls it down.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
And here is Morris. Shot to stop the run. The Nuggets shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
Free throw good for Morris. Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for the Mavericks. And Morris drops them both. Mavericks leading by 4. Brunson scanning the floor. Now here's Jackson. He's covered closely. Curry finds Porzingis. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. 14 points for Porzingis.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Now here is Morris. Brunson covering. 11 seconds left to play in the first quarter. 5 to shoot. And it's Beasley in the corner. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
A big-time effort for Porzingis, providing a lot of energy for Dallas. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. We'll return shortly. Nikola Jokic, a former second-round pick turned star in the league, talks about what the game means to him.
Basketball, like passion, love. Like that is the thing I play. Like when I know 4, 6, 7 years old, I don't know. Like basketball is always in my life. That like I think it's passion. I think it's passion.
In basketball, Greg, a big deal in Jokic's native land of Serbia.
And I love his creativity. There's an artistry and a freedom in how he plays the game.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, what's your take so far on the Mavs?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
Jackson is the 3 and Porzingis at the 4. Jalen Brunson out there with Seth Curry. And it's Kleba in at center. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. And that one misses. We hear this a lot, Doris. The great offense always beats great defense. Think that's true?
I do, Kevin. I think obviously a defender is usually in reactionary mode. It's the rare defender who is dictating to the offensive player what they want to happen. So imagine trying to impact LeBron James as he's playing in the open floor with a head of steam. Like, good luck with that.
Yeah.
Well, with Kristaps Porzingis, you love not only the skill, but the passion he plays with. You would never use the descriptor passive with this guy.
Now here's Brunson. T right on him. Three-pointer. He can't get it to go. And Denver the other way now. Up next for them is the Pacers in Indianapolis. That will be the third of this 6-game road trip.
Well, this is something Grant does very well. Slams it home when he's got space.
And with Porzingis, as Doris, you mentioned, that energy he has is contagious.
Well, he is the prototypical modern NBA big, right? Porzingis can run the floor in transition. He can face up and shoot with range. He can put it on the deck, and he can play out of the post. What more could you ask?
Morris dishes to Plumlee. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. The Nuggets shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
This is at the line for 2.
That free throw, no good. And the Mavericks making a change here. Powell's checked in. And he sinks the second. The Mavericks leading. Curry deciding where to go with it. Passes it to Kleba. Jackson with it. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The 15th pick back in 2017, Justin Jackson, Doris, won a championship, as you know, at North Carolina.
Yeah, Kevin, he spent his first season and a half in Sacramento. Now he gets a new opportunity. Sometimes it's that next stop where young players really find success.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls, and the Nuggets with some changes. Paul Millsap is checked in for Grant. Will Barton comes in for Malik Beasley, and it's Jamal Murray in for Morris. Both free throws good from Jackson. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Pass to Millsap. And Millsap snaps it in.
Way to attack there off the dribble. Millsap showing great instincts in getting to the rack.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Dallas Mavericks. And there's the pass to Brunson. Back to Curry. 5 on the clock. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Denver with the rebound. Murray surveying the D. Millsap at the elbow. Here is Plumlee. Pass to Murray. Shoots over Brunson. And Denver again with the bucket.
You got to feel comfortable when Murray is working the pick and roll. His shooting, speed, and passing all are next level.
Brunson with it. Now guarded by Barton. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Maxi Kleba. Hardaway is subbed in for Justin Jackson. Millsap kicks to Harris. Back to Millsap. Good. And Harris gets the assist. And it's 6 points for Paul Millsap.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Powell finds Hardaway. Outside Curry. Dallas again missing.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
Murray outside. Harris outside. Fires the 3. And Curry pulls it down.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Now Brunson. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. To end the drought, and he goes in for the dunk.
I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
And I have just been so impressed with the way Jamal Murray has added to his game. Keeps pushing himself every offseason to make the most of his abilities as a player and continues to be a consistent threat from the outside.
throw, good. Murray. And with Murray, Greg, you forget how young he is. He entered the NBA right out of his freshman year at Kentucky.
I mean, Murray was taken 7th in his draft and has kind of flown under the radar from that class. But the more you watch him, the more you feel like you're seeing a star in the making.
And so Murray nails both of them.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Doncic passes to Finney-Smith. Over Millsap. Doncic trying to get open. Tries again. And the layup is up and in. Doncic has got 6.
Boy, no fear from Luka Doncic. When he's near the hoop, he will challenge anyone.
Back to Murray. Passes to Jokic. They get it again. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Underrated coming into the league and underestimated. Millsap doesn't have any doubters anymore.
Doris, you've accomplished so much in your award-winning career. What was your first experience in broadcasting?
Kevin, my first experience was I left coaching and they put Providence College women's basketball on radio. That was the first ever game I got to call. It was so cool. Tell me yours. What was the very first? Did you study this? How did you get into broadcasting?
I did. Our high school had a radio station, and the first basketball broadcast was underneath the bleachers, looking through popcorn boxes and legs of the people that were standing in the bleachers so that I could see the court from the baseline.
Amazing.
Because that's where the telephone cables were to plug in our equipment. And I was 16 years old.
Incredible.
Remember it very well.
Incredible.
Very well. And he makes both free throws. Mavericks trail by 3. Brunson with it. Outside Hardaway. Back to Brunson. Dallas moving it around. And Doncic gets it to go.
Well, the Slovenian delivers from deep. Luka Doncic lets his outside shooting set up the rest of his well-rounded offensive game.
Murray outside. And he gets the bucket.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Now here's Brunson. Here's Finney-Smith.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And here is Murray. From the arc. Powell pulls it in. Dallas has gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Harris against Doncic. And Brunson has it in the corner. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. And now a three-point Maverick lead.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
To the inside. Millsap. And it's slammed in by Millsap.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. Powell inside. He's against Jokic. The shot by Powell, no good. Martin left side. Rebounded by Hardaway.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
At the top of the key, Powell. Doncic outside. Back to Brunson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Gary Harris.
What a college career for Jalen Brunson. 2 championships and a Wooden Award. This is one of the most decorated players in college basketball history.
And Brunson, the College Player of the Year back in 2018, fell to the second round. Doris, when you look at that time, why did he fall?
I think it had everything to do with the fact that he's not an elite athlete by NBA standards. But we know unequivocally Jalen Brunson is a winner. His father played a decade in the NBA. This young man has been around the game since his formative years, and you can see it in his game.
That one falls for Brunson. Right, he's checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. Both shots good from the stripe.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Harris outside. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Here's Brunson. 7 points in the game. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
All right, a chance to look at the stats for Nikola Jokic. The last 10 games, he has been on a heck of a run. 5th in assists, 10th in three-point field goal percentage. And not many players convert opportunities inside as well as he. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
And as you said, dropping dimes at a top 5 pace. He's in total command of his team. They look to him for leadership, and he does not disappoint. That one falls for Brunson.
Boy, showing a lot more aggressiveness now after making 0 trips to the line in the first quarter.
Porzingis, he's checked in for the Mavericks. He hits both from the stripe. The Nuggets trail by 3. Now Murray. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Houston.
And he passed the ball so well in that game, keeping everybody involved, even as he was racking up all those points.
And that one's good. Millsap.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Doncic dishes to right. Powell kicks to Porzingis. Pass to Doncic from deep. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Clock at 6. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And it's right with the ball for Dallas. Their next game playing at home as the Nets come into town. Millsap with the steal. Barton passes to Murray. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Murray's got 10 points.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Right, the pass to Doncic. On target from 13 feet. 11 points in the game.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
Murray finds Millsap. Murray outside. And the pass to Jokic. 6 on the shot clock. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Goes up from the top of the key. Offensive rebound. And that one's good. Millsap.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Inside. Here's Wright. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. And the Mavericks lead by 1. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Checked in for the Mavericks. Justin Jackson comes in for Jalen Brunson for the Nuggets. Morris looking over the floor. There's 1:40 left here in the second. Plumlee finds Morris. And again, Denver no good. Dallas has gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. Outside, Porzingis. Right outside. Misses the three. Denver's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Morris against Doncic. Morris with the bucket. And the Nuggets lead by 1.
Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
Fades away. Doncic, no good. The Nuggets shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Craig kicks to Beasley. Pass to Morris. Plumlee with it. Guarded by Wright. Wright against Morris. Just 5 on the clock. And there it is for him. And it's a 3-point Denver lead.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Here's Doncic. Goes to the fadeaway and cans it. Doncic has got 13 points.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Morris with the ball. 6 points for him. From deep. And no good on the last second attempt this time. Paul Millsap has been leading the charge for Denver. That quarter had to take a lot. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Second half underway. Here's who Mike Malone's got on the floor. Millsap and Jokic, the big men. Filling out the wings, Harris and Barton. And it's Murray in at the 5. Harris inside. Goodbye, Porzingis. Here's Finney-Smith. Dishes it to Hardaway. Jokic with the steal. Murray against Doncic. And Murray. Here we go. And it's Murray with the jam.
And the D has no answer for Murray. Just absolutely ferocious at attacking the basket.
Well, Greg, the rapid ascension of Nikola Jokic into NBA stardom has been nothing short of amazing. You know, he really is an elite center now.
I mean, he's the best player on a very talented young team in the West. I would not be surprised to see him win an MVP in the next few years.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Here's Millsap. Releases from the wing and drills it. Millsap's got the lead up to 5 now for the Nuggets.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Doncic outside. Passes it to Finney-Smith. Now Hardaway. Over Murray. And Hardaway gets it to go.
Well, don't get caught up in the long-range shooting. Hardaway Jr. has that in-between game. Really nice shot.
Harris kicks to Murray. The 3 ball. Again, the miss by Murray. It's a neck-and-neck game here in Dallas. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Shoots from 14, and Doncic gets it to go. Doncic has got 15.
Luka Doncic is in distinguished company because his game is so far advanced for his age.
Here's Jokic. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. In the corner, Hardaway with it. Back to Doncic. Here's Finney-Smith. Martin defending. Shot clock at 5. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Doncic. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And so it's Barton bringing it up for Denver. They lead by 1. Now, here's Doncic. He's got 15. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. For the lead. That Doesn't go either for Doncic. Denver's gotten blanked from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Martin passes to Jokic. Shoots over Doncic. Misses off the left iron. Mavericks have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Pass to Finney-Smith. The pass to Porzingis over Millsap. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And that's a foul called on Porzingis. That is his first foul of the game. And the Mavericks making a change here. Curry's checked in.
Seth Curry.
Here's Murray. Misses and the dry spell continues.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Jokic inside. Guarded by Doncic. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul. Off the inbound pass.
And they're not creating as many open looks now as they did in the first half. They've got to get sharper at the offensive end if they hope to bounce back in this game.
Pass to Finney-Smith. To the middle. Count the basket and the foul. It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
Well, the hoop and the harm. Luka Doncic, the finish, and he'll get an opportunity to add to that.
And quite possibly an all-star snub. Rookie of the Year, Luka Doncic. Doris had a chance to be selected in his first season.
Perhaps sending a message, Kevin, with that first teenager ever to put up a 30-point triple-double. Something tells me this young man will have an all-star game appearance or two moving forward.
And here is Murray. He's got 12. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
Guys, you have got to find a way to slow this man down.
Check out the stats for Jamal Murray. Over the last 10 games or so, he's really shown up. He's right around 17 points a night, 5 assists and 4 rebounds. You know, you look at the numbers and you think that this is great, but we know that he's capable of even bigger production.
You know, the numbers look okay, but the eye test tells us unequivocally he is capable of more. That is the sign of a star right there.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
You know, possessions like that will help them feel good going into that final quarter.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That'll be his second foul of the game. Murray outside.
This guy cannot get started, and the offense overall has been a struggle because of it.
Here's Finney-Smith. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game. Sinks the triple. And it's a 10-point Maverick lead.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
The feed to Millsap. Barton outside. 5 to shoot. The Nuggets with another miss.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes...
And it's Jackson in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Malik Beasley comes in for Gary Harris. Passes it to Jokic. They can't stop the run with that one.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game. Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
The Nuggets have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far.
What's up?
And so he hits the technical free throw. Doris, when you look at draft eligibility requirements, it is a very fluid topic with a lot of different ways it could go, a lot of moving parts. Where do you stand?
I'll tell you the truth, Kevin. I'm conflicted about this because I believe there is real value to the college experience. There's high-level coaching across the game at the collegiate level, but I also believe that young men who have talent should be able to, when they are eligible, decide when they want to become professionals. So, listen, I'm sort of in the middle. There are legitimate arguments to be had for both sides. What I hope, regardless, is we get the best players in the league, and that's certainly going to happen whenever it happens.
Curry's shot is good.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second-half run.
And I think, Greg, it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
He kicks it to Jackson. Pass to Doncic. Over in the corner, Porzingis. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 4 assists in the game.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Millsap passes to Craig. To the left wing. Millsap down low. He's against Porzingis. Nice D from Porzingis. And stolen by Murray. Here's Beasley. Porzingis with the block. Here's Jackson. That shot misses. The Nuggets trail by 15. And it's Beasley in the corner. Gets a very good look and converts. Beasley's got his second bucket of the night.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
The pass to Kleba. Outside Jackson. Here's Doncic. And Grant sends it back.
Well, twice on the pipes. Jeremy Grant says no, sir.
Beasley against Porzingis. Beasley right side. Back to Murray. 5 on the clock. His 3-pointers off the mark.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
Curry finds Porzingis. Back to Curry. Here's Kleba. He's still scoreless so far in this one. From deep 3-point range, Doncic, no good.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
Beasley, the pass to Craig. Floats it up for Murray.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. Mavericks leading by 11. Outside Curry. Doncic right side. And that one is good. Doncic has got 11 points in the quarter.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Now Murray. 14 points for him. A floater. Porzingis with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession. DeLon Wright, he's checked in for Luka Doncic. Denver also making some changes. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Millsap. And Monte Morris subbed in for Murray. Puts it up off the inbound, and it's right, sending it back. Here's Curry. Oh, yes, the turnaround. Curry's got 13 points.
Well, as reliable as it gets from the mid-range. Seth Curry very good at finding those opportunities in those spaces.
Right against Morris. And it's right, sending it back. And he recovers it. And so it's Wright bringing up the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. A minute 20 left in the third quarter. Outside Jackson. Curry finds Porzingis. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. 22 points for Porzingis. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Curry against Beasley. They need this. Porzingis with the rebound. Dallas leading by 18. 32 seconds left to play here in the third. And Wright kicks to Curry. Jacks up a three. Denver grabs the miss. Plumlee's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Beasley. And he banks in the layup. He has 7.
Well, the defense wants to keep the ball out of that area. Why? Because if it gets in there, most players are going to finish.
Wright with it. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Lets it go from deep. Buries it from 3-point range. Wright's got his second bucket.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy,
We'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. We've got DeLon Wright. Jackson is out there with Hardaway. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Kleba in at the 5 down low. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. And he comes up with the deuce.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Greg, to me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Grant dishes to Morris. Back to Grant. It's rebounded by Dallas. Hardaway has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Brunson. Tries it again. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his second.
That one falls for Brunson. Doris, you and I are faced with this a lot, voting for the MVP. Great stats versus winning. Where do you stand on that when you vote for the league MVP?
Well, winning could be the definitive line if I have 2 candidates who are close. For instance, for me, this last MVP came down to James Harden and Giannis Antetokounmpo, and I took it to the last possible moment. And I could have gone in either direction and been comfortable. Ultimately, I went with Giannis, and the deciding factor came down to he led his team to the best record in the league. It was a difficult vote, but ultimately it's one category which helps tilt me in one direction or another.
And I did too, and what also helped me was just the improvement defensively they had made, and I know Antetokounmpo was a very big part of it.
No, it's a great point. He was a two-way force.
Right outside. Back to Brunson. The 3. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Harris passes to Morris. He feeds it to Grant. And the layup is good.
just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Thompson with it. Guarded now by Morris. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Barton. And Barton throws it down.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. Right outside. Thompson with it. Morris is there. And it's Monte Morris with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Jokic has checked in for Grant. Here's Wright. Shot clock at 6. From 12 feet out. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Boy, a clean, close look. What a missed opportunity.
Morris into the lane. Jokic kicks to Harris. Over Brunson. They get it back. Goes back up. The shot's good from Plumlee.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Outside Hardaway. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Mavericks lead by 17.
Well, in today's NBA, you've got to be able to play in pick and roll, and Hardaway doing work right there.
Pass to Barton. Three-pointer. And it's Finney Smith with the rebound. Feeds to Hardaway. And it's sent back by Plumlee. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Plumlee. Zinkas, he's checked in for Dallas. Hardaway kicks to Wright. Pass to Finney Smith. Fires the three. Another three for Dallas.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time, Greg. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Barton drives in, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Murray's checked in for Morris.
One shot.
And here are the Mavericks now. 22 is their biggest lead. Wright, the pass to Hardaway. Back to Wright. High, arcing shot, and stolen by Murray. Down low, and Barton throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
The Nuggets trail by 15. Here's Jokic, and that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
Boy, you have to be cognizant of where people are when the shot goes up. Defenders not blocking out in that instance.
Wright, the pass to Hardaway. Wright against Murray. And the foul on Will Barton. That's his first foul. Dallas making a switch here. Doncic is checked in. Paul Millsap's checked in for Denver. Powell finds Doncic. Fades and shoots. Count it. Doncic has got 13 points here in the second half alone.
We know this. Doncic is an aggressive, thirsty scorer. If you allow airspace, even in the mid-range, he's going to make you pay.
And Jokic gets it to go. The assist by Murray. Murray's got 4 assists in the game. Mavericks leading by 13. Doncic left side. Outside Hardaway. Another 3 for Dallas.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
And it's good for 2.
You gotta love when Murray gets into a groove. An astonishingly good score from pretty much anywhere.
Doncic passes to Finney-Smith. Now Hardaway. Off target from outside.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
Jokic kicks to Barton. Six to shoot. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Here's Millsap. Great D that time from Hardaway. For Dallas, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. Now the pass to Doncic. Over Harris. The jumper's good from inside 6 feet. Doncic has got 4 this quarter.
Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring, and Tim Hardaway says, you know what, my teammate's open, I'm going to get him the ball.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing.
You know, you watch Nikola Jokic out there, and he just moves like a guard. The way he approaches the game, sees the court, and shoots just aren't found in that center position.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one. You know, Greg Jokic has so many tools at his disposal. He's a walking triple-double threat.
The passing and vision is what really sets him apart at that center position. The offense can run through him and should run through him with how he can distribute the ball.
And the second free throw, good. Mavericks leading by 15. Outside Hardaway. Up top, Porzingis. Dallas moving the ball around. No good with the triple. The Nuggets shooting it brilliantly here lately. 60% from the field. Harris passes to Murray. Shoots over Doncic. The Nuggets with another miss. Dallas has gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Here's Finney-Smith. He's covered by Murray. Deflects the pass. Jokic with the steal. Harris against Doncic. Harris passes to Jokic. The shot, no good. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Here's Finney-Smith. Here's Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Well, there's reach, there's size, there's wingspan, and there's a knack for understanding where it's coming off. This is a very difficult thing to keep Porzingis off the window.
It's Barton with the drive. It's Jokic top of the key. On the wing, Harris. Back to Jokic. Over Hardaway. And Jokic with the basket on the assist from Harris. Harris has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Doncic feeling it out. Shoots from the elbow. The wide open look here for Porzingis. Good on the triple. Porzingis has got 27.
He got loose from downtown the first half. Now has 3 here in the second. Unstoppable.
The drive by Jokic. He doesn't hit that one. Dallas leading by 18. Outside Hardaway. Outside Porzingis. Here's Finney-Smith, guarded by Harris. Doncic against Jokic. They grabbed their own miss, and it's sent back by Jokic. One-on-one fast break. And that one's good. Barton's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And great hustle to turn that block shot into a fast break opportunity. Big-time play on both ends.
Hardaway dishes to Doncic. Pass to Powell. Here's Finney-Smith. Barton defending. Doncic outside. On deep. And it's good, assisting on the play with Hardaway. Hardaway has got 3 assists now in this one. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. 19-point game. 1:36 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And that one's good. Millsap.
And he's had some huge games over the course of his career, and he's in the midst of having another one. Millsap's just telling everybody, get out of his way. And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Dallas.
Great, generous ball movement tonight. A thing of beauty.
Yeah, a remarkable team effort. They got everyone involved.
And so looking at their number, this will be win number 22 on the year. A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for Porzingis.
Boy, this guy played with some swagger and intensity on the boards tonight, dominating the physical aspect of the game.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Passes it to Powell. Here's Finney-Smith. Barton defending. Doncic outside. Over Jokic. Doncic, no good. And here's Denver. Down by 15. Barton outside. Pass to Millsap. The Mavericks pull it in. Now here is Hardaway. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor. Completely under control for the vast majority.